tonnage.
It is time to light the brazier.
I'll light it. You do the talking.
Brother Valdis and I will scout the dock. Make sure there are no surprises.
Oswald and I will hold here until the brazier is lit.
The front gate is heavily guarded. You'll not be walking in.
I'll find my own way.
We'll be watching you back.
Alright. A triumphant return. Eliminate Rued's clansmen. Okay, I guess I'll just sneak in. What's this? Oh, my adrenaline's full. Okay.
Dunwich. Now to clear out Rued's men and light that brazier.
Another fun thing with Ghost of Tsushima is definitely the grappling hook. Like, going under bridges and around areas like this as you're, like, grappling around. Like, grappling hooks where you just kind of swing from one thing to another. Those kinds of elements in video games are always fun. I don't know, this way? Open up! This seems like a way that the devs probably intended me to go, so this is the way I'm going. Let's do this chest. Get some materials and stuff. Okay, there's some stuff up there. I can't see shit! This is where I just came from. So under this way. And then... get the torch out of here. So I can sneak through here now. I'm breaking all this just because I feel like it, and probably nobody would hear that. Oh, I can go up the ladders faster. Okay, so like... some loot and stuff over there. So, do I need to just like kill everyone in here? I thought we were laying the brazier to lure a bunch of guys out. Maybe just lure out like the head honcho there. But yeah, I just finished up lunch and noticed you're streaming. How are you? How's the internet today? Luckily, the internet is not dying on me this time, like the last time I streamed this game. Yet. Oh, I will actually want to go up. We'll see if that changes. Hope lunch was good there, Gierkoviak. Things are going pretty alright here. I was talking earlier in the stream about how I got an opportunity to sell some 3D printed stuff related to gardening at a seed sale event in about 6 weeks' time. So the other day I got my 3D printer fixed up with a little bit of electrical work there. It's running again. Hopefully it doesn't like fall apart immediately if it turns out I did a crap job with my soldering. We'll see here. And I'll print like a whole bunch of things there. I'm printing a basin right now for a seed starter. I just finished one not that long ago. One of these. So you slot in like 9 little pots here. And you can just fill it with water from, like, the bottom here, and then the water will seep into the pots from underneath, so it, like, bottom waters them, and it's just, like, an automatic watering thingamabob where you don't have to keep on topping them up. You just, like, fill the basin, and the basin will slowly give them water over time. So 9 pots I'd print and slot into there. Can I make ice cubes with it? I'm sure there are ice tray 3D models. This would not be great for that, I don't think. Yeah. But I'm sure that there are, like, ice trays, probably in all sorts of different designs that people have made for, like, 3D models. Though, I find, like, the best ice trays are typically, like, rubber ones and stuff, where it's, like, you can really bend them around a lot better and aren't gonna, like, be as rigid as something like plastic. So, you know, print a bunch of those and stuff. But yeah, I probably will print some dragons and take to this event. I've never set up a stand before to sell, like, 3D printed items at an event, and this is just, like, a small scale, like, seed sale that's going on that, you know, just kind of be set up on the side and be chatting with people about 3D printing and just kind of trying it out. And, you know, if it goes well and people are really interested in it, then, you know, maybe consider doing it some more in the future. But right now it's just kind of a little bit of a trial run of sorts, and I wouldn't be able to one-shot. Just kind of trying out what it's like to set up a stand and sell some 3D printed stuff, so. Now I have 6 weeks to make inventory, which should be enough time. Probably gonna have to buy a bunch more filament in certain colors. Oh, that's awkward. Okay, the rest of the fort here didn't notice, right? Probably. They totally did. They totally did. Oh, crap. Well, This sucks. These guys didn't notice, though. These guys noticed, though. This guy just died from it. Can I, like... No one suspects a thing. Do you suspect a thing? Okay, well, whatever. Come over here. How about... Okay. Just nobody shoot me while I'm doing this. Ideally. Stop. There we go. I can't see with that there. Okay. Okay, come on. Get out of here. Who's trying to shoot me? Who? Who? Where? What? That way?
You run like a cow.
So, like... Well, that wasn't quite the spot I was going for, but hey. Who's this guy? Woebringer? Can I kick the Woebringer? I don't... Where's the Woebringer going? The Woebringer has some loot of some sort. What is the Woebringer doing? I feel like that means this time around I'm much easier to kill than last time. Maybe. I mean, I am... What area was I in before? I think the last time I was doing the thing... Was I doing a thing here? I was there for a while. I know at Janlan I was here. Maybe it was a more northern bit. Maybe I am at like a lower level. Like 118. If you're thinking about Janlan, if that was like the last time, and then this was suggested power 250. If it was a northern one here, then that's 118, which should be like the same level as here. I mean, my level's a bit higher. Okay, so like, can I get you over here? Maybe?
Pizza time.
Wait, but if he has loot, I have to go get it now. I got some skill points from that. So I get EXP that, like, is hidden by my camera there. A little meter fills up. Well, like that, a little hexagon. And then I get skill points, and then I invest those into, like different skills here. And along the way, I unlock things that, like, increase my damage. Like, hey, here's a little bit more melee damage. Let's get that on the path to getting, like, the skill that I actually want. Well, there's my skill points assigned. Yeah, it's essentially that. So now power 60. And with a suggested power of 118 here, I'm still horrendously under-leveled. Because Nightmare Mode. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ubisoft. Ubisoft, why have you done this to me, Ubisoft? No! Oh my god. I'm turning into a particle accelerator. Oh god. Leave me alone. What? No! No! I'm not trying to break the game. Super Mario 64 reference? That's right. Oh god, I have to redo the fort now. No. Oh, Ubisoft games. No, I have to redo the whole fort! Oh, man. Well, I'm sure I do here without realizing it. Like, more melee damage, more melee resistance, more ability damage. Like, these are just, like, buffs that just contribute there. These things, like, I try to use. I'm sure some of them I'm not using, but I'm, like, trying to route to specifically the ones that I know I'm gonna be using. Is what I, try to do. Oh, lose my levels. Yes, it looks like a power 58. Yes, it seems like I did. I'm starting outside the fort where it checkpointed me before I got the EXP that let me level up. So it seems like the answer is indeed yes. Thank you, game. Okay, I guess I have like an auto pickup thing that I enabled at one point and I forgot I enabled. Maybe it was between sessions or something when I figured out like the whole fashion armor thing here. I don't remember. Okay, well, not too long. So I didn't lose that much progress, luckily, but like it's still annoying. Maybe I can actually truly stealth it this time. I kind of got seen. I ran over to that point and I started kicking people off the cliff. So I didn't really do a massive ton of stuff. Wait, it's just one person this time? Wait, no, it's two, but they're like fused together. I can't chain assassinate yet, but I can do this.
Super Idol 的笑容都没你的甜，8月正午的阳光。
There, who needs to chain assassinate one? What? That alerted the guards! Well, dude, it was definitely noticed me then. Ooh, camera. Well, no one else noticed though, so like, I'm still good to stealth, I guess. I'm still stealthing this. There's a book here. I might want the book. I could just assassinate you, but I'm too tempted to do this. Man, gravity is intense in this game. Way more than in Odyssey. People just plummet like immediately. Gravity just sucks them down. I get to one-shot people because I can like assassinate them. Like, I do get a little bit worried about open combat because like a lucky hit and then he'll just kill me. But you can see that by default my stealth attack will do that much damage. But if I do this event, right, I one-shot them. There's that level that I lost before. Collect food. Well, my rations are full. Collect key. No! I set myself on fire. So, like, it can be pretty good to stealth just because I can one-shot people and not have to worry about, you know, them getting a lucky hit and wrecking me. Okay, I was about to say I can use that food then. So, was someone just screaming there? But yeah. Yeah, nope. I didn't want to stand on that torch. Who's seeing me? Who's seeing me? Oh, someone up here? Oh.
Time you die.
You want to come over here? So, you know. Yeah, definitely the detail there where let's open up the cage to nothing. Wait, no, there's a guy in here.
Thank you. Very good of you. That bastard! No!
Okay, well, those guys are free now. So I need to eliminate all the guys here. There's a book here somewhere. It's gotta be down there. I may as well get, like, the Book of Knowledge while I'm here. Learn how to do some other things. No, you see nothing. You see nothing. Turn around. Turn around. What? Someone else? Okay. Stop. The thing in this game where the faster you run at the enemy, the further away they get thrown after you attack them. There is an ability I haven't unlocked yet that lets me basically dash through them and knock them off. I haven't gotten that one yet. The skill that I'm using is like on my little wheel here at the bottom right where I hold RT and then like I can use these 4 different abilities and I can assign different ones there. I just like having A for the kick. And I like using the kick ability because it's funny to kick people off stuff. Quite frankly.
Hey, what's that about?
Hey, what's that about? Come over here. Oh, that guy's totally gonna see this. You see nothing. Anyone else see that? Or are we good? I think we're probably good. I wasn't sure if there was like an archer up here that was seeing things. Alright, well, there's a couple guys left down there. I want to get this Book of Knowledge while I'm here, because I may as well. You see nothing? Who is seeing me anyway? I don't see them. Someone was seeing me. There's this person that I kicked off. How the heck do I get to the loot in there? I think this was the way that I came in. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not through here. It's like some other way? Is this a path here? I guess it's not good enough to just hit the run button. I need to hit uncrouch and then run. It says that there's stairs, like, there. Maybe that leads to the book and stuff? Alright, let's just hope that these guys don't see me here. I kind of worry that the moment I take everybody out here, it's going to trigger, like, the next story cutscene, so I kind of want to get this book before I take any more guys out, just in case. But yeah, about the 4th of February Nintendo Switch 2 Direct? There was a 4th of February Switch 2 Direct? Oh, this is the way that I came in before. I don't know, I didn't see it. I didn't realize it was a thing that happened. Did they show more with the console? February 4, Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Let's see here. I don't see anything come up on YouTube when I look that up. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, 2nd of April there, it looks like. Good old format of the dates and stuff like that. Well, I thought it was great, I can tell you right now. I thought it was a fantastic direct. So the stuff is over there. I mean, I can have another look-see in here, but like... I don't know. Just look in here really quickly. Because, I don't know. I don't know. Is it like, it's above here. So yeah, it's definitely not in here. Throw that out. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I really wish that it was like day, month, year. Is what I would definitely prefer. So it's like, you know, you have the smallest value to the largest value. Or maybe that's not the correct way to describe it when we're talking about dates, but you know what I mean. Bit of a joke from what you saw on Switch 2 Red that everyone outside of US had already seen the direct, but no one inside the US can. Yeah. With good old dates. I don't know. How do I... Oh! Oh, there's an explodey bit in the floor. I take one of these explodey things, and then I... Ow! Don't set me on fire. Don't... Oh my god. I need to stop being on fire. Let's just wait for that to dissipate. Guess no other guards noticed that. No, down! I'm really glad that didn't set me on fire again, because I was very worried that it would. I can't see. Oh, a little inlet here. Why is... Okay. Okay. Well... we came into the... would this be a glory hole? Went through the hole and found cock. Okay, look. Book of Knowledge. Ability upgrade. Russian Bash. Oh, so I have that upgrade now. Okay. Interesting. I think that's one of the ones I have assigned right now, right? Let's see here. Yeah, so that's upgrade there. Hold RT to rush continuously. While rushing, make contact with any enemy to grab and pick them up. Throw enemies you've grabbed off ledges or slam them into walls for extra damage. Oh, I should be doing that sometimes too, not just the kick. So I don't have to be as extremely close to a ledge. I forgot how this worked. Because I just use the kick all the time. Upgrade Eivor takes advantage of enemies stunned from a wall slam to finish with an extra punishing attack. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, what's this? Crumbling scroll. You call this a cell? No, no, no. It is a window into another world, into truth, into a place that grows and twists beyond the laws of God. It speaks a language I cannot understand, but I hear. Oh, how I hear. Hairy legs clicking and flies smothered in silk. Listen, can you hear it too? Can you? Can you hear the wicked whispers of the spiders? Those spindly, bristly spiders whose wild webs tell me things? I'm gonna forget that I read that in like 10 minutes. Like, it's cool to read like stuff for additional information in different places, but it's not really significant to anything, to be fair. Okay, so where's the guys that I haven't killed yet? Yoink, I'll take that stuff there. Oh, there's a couple guys that are right next to one another. If I could ask, do you have anything in specific you'd like to see in the Switch 2 Direct? Most curious about the main menu, the eShop, and how everything from the first Switch will copy onto the second. Will it be like Wii and Wii U, or will it be like PS5 and PS4/3 and PS2, PS1? I'm definitely looking forward to the back compatibility stuff. I'm glad that they already made clear that was the case. I really hope the UI is better. I do think that like the eShop and UI and stuff like that is actually just terrible on the Switch, quite frankly. Screw it. I'm gonna kill one like this. And then on this guy, I'm gonna try this. What? Well, I didn't throw him off the cliff there. I tried to. Like, Nintendo makes some pretty good games sometimes, but holy crap, the console UI just sucked. Like, I feel like the best UI that Nintendo's ever put out was for the 3DS. Like, give me that. Like, custom themes, the icons everywhere, wherever you want to put them. You can change the icon size, zoom in and out. Like, it's not a super complicated system. Like, it is rather simple. But, like, it's good. It's great in its simplicity. The Switch is simple, but in, like, an awful way. I want to try this again.
I'll finish you.
Will you now? Okay, well. So yeah, I'm really hoping that that's better on the Switch too. It'll be interesting to see, like, some of the games. Like, that's also a little bit of a concern for me, where it's like, I'm kind of glad to have some breathing room in my game schedule now, since I play mostly Nintendo games on this channel. There's not really a whole lot of, like, big Nintendo games coming up. Like, let's see here. If we look at what's coming up here, Xenoblade X Definitive Edition that I'll play. I'll play Last of Us Part 2, like, on PC or PS5, depending on, like, how broken the PC version is. Just the other day, just very recently here, Metal Gear Solid Delta had its release date announced of August 28th, so I'll be doing that. This is coming out this year. These will be coming out this year, and I'm sure that these will both come to, like, the Switch 1 as well, most likely. We'll see if this ends up being a Switch 2 exclusive, if, you know, the Switch can't quite handle modern Game Freak games and stuff. We shall see here. I would like to do Ghost of Yotai now, because I'm actually really, really liking Ghost of Tsushima. I've been having a lot of fun with that game, so I added this onto the list because I actually want to play it. But for the most part, it's not, like, filled with, like, a bazillion games, like, really immediately, like I'm used to it being. And, like, a whole bunch of stuff, like, coming up, like, in the coming months super soon. Like, the closest thing is in March, and that's not even going to be a full playthrough. I'll just showcase, like, the new stuff. The story content and what's new, because I already have a long Xenoblade X series on the channel. I'd rather take that time that would go into doing the same thing twice and put it into something I haven't experienced before. And this probably shouldn't take me super long when I play through it. So, like, things are more open than they've been for, like, a little while now. But I feel like once the Switch 2 is announced and they actually unveil their games that they have coming up for it, this is gonna start filling up a bit faster. So, yeah. And the games I'm playing through right now are right at the bottom here. So there's Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Ghost of Tsushima, and Persona 3 Reload. Like, I'm kind of in the middle. I was in the middle of my great grind with Persona 3 Reload. I'm kind of wrapping it up. So I wasn't playing Persona 3 Reload for a while just because I was like, hey, I'm just because I was doing my great grind. I beat the main game sometime last year. I don't remember when exactly. But I did beat the main game. Like, that's through. But there was still the DLC. There was the DLC of, like, Episode Igus, and I started playing through that. And I actually got through that really fast. Like, I was just bum rushing the main story objectives and stuff. And I actually got through it really fast. And I'm literally right at the point right now where it's, like, boss rush for story purposes, final boss. And I thought before that point I should do, like, my great grind. And would Steam let me boot up multiple games at once? Does it let you do that? Oh, it might just let me do it. So I've been doing my great grind. Wow, I've passed 200 hours on Steam for Persona 3 Reload. So I kind of haven't touched this game in a decent while. Whoa, that just made my monitors go a little bit crazy. Game capture. Let's set it to P3R temporarily. It's on my wrong monitor. So I wanted to finish my great grind because I do want to do, like, the super boss as well, ideally. But I feel like I should probably save that for, like, another stream. So it's like, after doing the boss rush, I still have, like, the time to do, like, my final builds. Because, like, maybe I can do the super boss at this point. Maybe not. I'm actually not sure. But I am basically done with, like, my great grind as of, like, earlier today, actually. I've been doing it a little bit on my own time. And I think I'm ready to finish this off whenever. I was thinking about finishing off the story of it tonight. But I was like, hey, I want to chat about, like, some of the 3D printing stuff. Let's do Valhalla tonight, and maybe I'll do this tomorrow. So I might finish this tomorrow, potentially. I'm not going to switch the monitors right now, because I know it's going to switch back to this monitor again the moment I load data for whatever ungodly reason. Hold on. Let me see here. Config. Display. Don't know why that counts as monitor 1. That is not my main display. But I've been doing my grind here in this game. So, you know, I'm set up here. Some of my builds are similar to ones that I had in the main game. Some I've changed up a little bit. I went from Thanatos being my almighty guy to him being my slash guy, and now Satan is my almighty guy because he is the most powerful almighty attack. So, my builds are probably better here than they were in the main game, honestly. I probably got some better stuff going on here. I want a dark one there. Yep, that's right. That's what you get with Satan. And, like, just an all weakness to anything, and then, like, some random crap that I got at the end because I can't really get rid of it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 personas to be, like, my final build ones, and are max level here. I'm max level. My party is max level. I've been grinding here for a little while. I have 1.9 million there. If I sold all my crap, I'd get, like, another 3 mil, so I can go buy whatever the heck else I need to buy. I started farming a little bit of equipment from, like, monad doors and stuff. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of this Leg of Eminence crap, just 'cause I keep on going through the doors. You know, I'm starting to get repeats of equipment before I get new unique stuff for other people, so it's like, okay, maybe I'll just wrap up my great grind here. Most likely is what I might just do. So I might just finish it off tomorrow, honestly. Is what I might just do. And then every time it goes back to the main menu, it goes to the screen as well. I don't know why. It switches monitors. Like, just save my settings there. Let's exit the game. So I should be able to finish that off, like, very soon here. I have a net worth of over 300 PS5 Slims. That's right. Yeah, let's switch back to AC Valhalla for my game capture and stuff. Have you thought of doing a random ad of Metaphor, or are you playing that outside? I don't really play games on my own time unless I'm playing, like, multiplayer games with my family, or, like, sometimes single-player games with my family. I don't really play games on my own time anymore much. Like, Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition will probably be, like, the biggest instance of that. Like, I figure if I have time to sit here and play games, I may as well stream it and make progress through things. Like, why would I be sitting here, like, playing stuff on my own? So I don't really play games on my own anymore. It's kind of the case. I'll do it with Xenoblade X Definitive just to, like, not repeat so much of the playthrough that I've done before. Like, I don't want to have, like, 2 versions of the exact same content. So I'll just showcase the new stuff with Definitive Edition. But if I'm playing it on my own time, I probably wouldn't do it here. Because if I'm sitting at my desk here, I'd be like, hey, like, if I'm playing a game here, it may as well be something that I can make progress through stream-wise, is where my mentality is at. So if I do play, like, X Definitive on my own time, it'll just be when I'm in a place that I can't stream anyway. So if I'm, like, a passenger going from point A to point B and I just want to pull out the Switch and make a little bit of progress, or if I'm out at the lake where I can't do any streaming or anything out there, and I just want to, like, lie in bed and do, a little bit of gaming on my own time. So, if I have the means to stream, and I want a game, I'll stream. If I don't have the means to stream and I want a game, I'll either grind in something for the channel, or do something like X Definitive or something like that coming up here, and that'll be nice. Admittedly, I have been doing a bit of Persona 3 Reload lately, just here at my setup. Just because before, I was only doing it during instances that I couldn't stream anyway, and I was like, this is taking too long, I don't want it to be on this schedule much longer. This playthrough has already taken me over a year, so for the past few days, I've literally just been going hard here, like, in my office, at that. I was talking earlier this stream about how I've been, like, job hunting a whole bunch, and yeah, I've been doing that amidst a mix of, like, browsing 3D print models for, like, product to make and stuff, and playing a metric shit ton of Persona 3 Reload to get to the point that I'm at right now in that. So, yeah. Persona 3 Reload is on there. I haven't played it, like, on stream in at least, like, a month. It's been a while since the last time that I streamed it, just because I started doing that great grind, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to stream it for a while. I'll be back when the great grind is through. You want to come over this way? Well, whatever. I guess I'm doing this in that case. I want to try... Whoops! No! This guy! What? Okay, ration, just in case, because I don't want to risk having to restart this entire thing. Like, yikes. But yeah, whoa. Let's see here. Take out this dudo here. Is what I would like to do. So in terms of stuff that I could actively play, it was really just Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is why I wanted to add a new thing to the schedule and why I decided to play Ghost of Tsushima. Because Ghost of Yotai is coming out this year, and I'd heard great things about Ghost of Tsushima, so I was like, okay, this is the chance to play Ghost of Tsushima, see if I like it. If I like it, I'll play Ghost of Yotai. If I don't like it, then I won't play Ghost of Yotai. I'm thinking we're going to play Ghost of Yotai. Actually, I'm really liking Ghost of Tsushima. I am eager to see, like, how it ends. Like, I am intrigued by the story here. And... yeah, I've actually had a lot of fun playing that game. So I want to add that. Oh, you're just asleep here. I want to add that so I had at least 2 games I could switch between.
Once the brazier
Ghost of
is lit,
Tsushima and
the rest of Druids' men
Assassin's
should
Creed
arrive.
Valhalla. As like my 2 main games. And then Persona 3 just being that thing that I finish off shortly after finishing the grind. What just happened? So like I'll probably finish it tomorrow and then no more Persona 3. Because holy crap. As a reminder, I did look up when it came out. Because I was like, didn't it come out February last year? It did, February 2nd. So my playthrough has officially taken longer than a year for Persona 3 Reload. Isn't that sad? Don't know whether you saw the message, but curious if there will be a Pokemon Presents this month, or are they going to skip it because announcing anything for the Switch 2 before the Switch 2 Direct seems a bit weird. I'm sure they still will, just for like an obligatory reminder to people of like, hey, Pokemon Cafe Remix still exists. Hey, there's this stuff coming to Pokemon Unite. So I'd still probably do something like that. And without any news for Legends ZA for a long time, I'm sure they'd probably show stuff with that since they've already previously announced that Legends ZA exists. But yeah. Ghost of 2 versus Horse. Let's go. Wait, what? Oh, I need to, like, actually light it probably with a torch here. And when it comes to you mentioning metaphor there, Anima, once I'm through with Persona 3, I might take a little bit of a break from, like, Persona or Persona-adjacent things. I count metaphor as, like, Persona-adjacent. I have heard, like, really, really good things about metaphor, and I have considered playing it. I don't think the next Persona game that I play is going to be Persona 4. Like, I've heard great things about it, but after Persona 3 has taken me over a year, I need to, like, take a bit of a step away from something that's just directly Persona. Like, I'll play Persona 4 one day, but I'm good on that front for a while. I was thinking maybe Persona 5 Strikers, because I've owned that for, like, quite a while. I got it on sale, and I figured, like, I would play through that eventually. And, like, that would just be a Dynasty Warriors type game that I could bum rush through with lots of speed, not deal with a calendar system, and get through it and just genuinely enjoy, like, constantly being in combat and stuff like that. So, I'm definitely leaning towards Strikers. I have considered Metaphor, because I have heard, like, really, really great things about that. Maybe having that be the next in the list of, like, Persona/Persona adjacent things. But not entirely sure. I am leaning most towards Strikers right now, just for, like, something that's not gonna take, like, forever, like something like Persona 4 Metaphor would, that I can get through with, like, a decent amount of time. And just have, like, breathing room to be able to, like, put more things on. But yeah, I actually used to play a lot of Cafe Mix and really liked it, but I haven't played it for, like, 2 or 3 years. Fair enough. Oh god, Pokemon Let's Go is gonna turn 7 soon! Oh, jeez. So, I kind of like having the space here right now, where it's like, I don't really have things that I'm gonna worry about taking, like, forever. Well, apart from Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Like, obviously, that's gonna take, like, forever. This isn't gonna take me, like, too much longer. Like, this is a nice medium-length game that isn't wasting my time. I'm really liking Ghost of Tsushima. I'm having a lot of fun with that game right now. Not, like, things that take forever like these. And I just kind of want to take, like, a little bit of a step away from things that take, like, forever. Exception being to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, because, like, the whole tradition around here of starting the new Assassin's Creed playthrough on, like, January 1st of each new year and all that. And I kind of want to take this opportunity to get through, like, more stuff that I've been meaning to get through and be able to play around here. Like, now that Final Fantasy 16 is done. Like, I'd like to play a lot of medium length / shorter length games. And now that Final Fantasy 16 is done, I'd like to play through Final Fantasy 7 and start doing my 7 series, where I play 7 and then I play the Crisis Core remake, and then play, like, the 7 remake games, so I could start making progress on that. So maybe I'll add 7 at some point. I would like to start Fire Emblem The Binding Blade at some point in the near future, because it's been a hot second since a Fire Emblem playthrough around here. I always like having one of those going on every once in a while. And I've been getting a little bit of a Fire Emblem hankering here and there. So I might start Binding Blade in the near future. It might be the thing that replaces Ghost of Tsushima. Considering I already did the Blazing Blade, which is the prequel to the Binding Blade, so I can see how the story continues and continue that series. So I might not mind doing that. What other things did I want to play here this year? I made, like, a little bit of a list on, like, my Discord server that I used to just send stuff to myself. So, like, my private Discord that's basically just, like, a notepad across devices. What other things did I want to play this year? I wanted to play Xenosaga starting this year, because Xenoblade Chronicles 3 very much implied that Xenosaga might be brought into the story now. Like, that Xenoblade 3 is probably the end of the Xenoblade trilogy, and Xenosaga had a trilogy, and the ending of the Xenoblade 3 trilogy, or the Xenoblade trilogy, implied that, like, the two might be crossing over. So now I want to experience the Xenosaga games. I might not be doing that super soon, just because, like, Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition is right around the corner, so it's like, okay, maybe I do that first, and then I start Xenosaga sometime later in the year, but sometime this year I'd like to play Xenosaga Episode 1 at least. I want to continue my Mario RPG series, so I want to do at least 2 games in the Mario RPG series per year. So next up I would have Super Paper Mario, and then Mario & Luigi Dream Team. I might just do Super Paper Mario at a LAN event, because I can probably do it start to finish at a LAN event. Yep, Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core I wouldn't mind doing this year. Bloodborne I wouldn't mind starting this year. I'd like to continue my Soulsborne series. And I might play Bloodborne. I might do that at HalloLAN, though, since it's like the Halloween-themed LAN party, and Bloodborne would work really good for that. Like, I wouldn't be able to play it start to finish at HalloLAN, but, you know, do a lot of it at HalloLAN, at least. I think that'd be fitting, so I might do Bloodborne in, like, October, November, or something like that. I think HalloLAN's gonna be in November. Last of Us Part 2 I jawed down, though that'll also be, like, a new release with PC. I'd like to do that this year. Wouldn't mind doing Persona 5 Strikers. If I have time this year, I would not mind doing Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, just because I already did Colosseum a couple of years ago, and so I want to finish off, like, the duology. I want to play the next game on the GameCube, so I definitely wouldn't mind playing Gale of Darkness. Yeah, I want to continue with the Walking Dead Telltale series, so I'd play Walking Dead Season 3, and the, like, weird mini-game they did of the Walking Dead Michonne, just so that I play through all of them, and that's a thing that I honestly forgot existed until I looked into it semi-recently here. And that's basically my list of things that I would like to get through during 2025, if I can. I don't know if I will be able to or not. And maybe the Switch 2 will end up releasing a lot more games that end up, like, really filling up my schedule. But those are the things that I would like to get through this year, if I can. So, while I could pick something up like Metaphor, and which I've heard, like, amazing, great things about, it sounds like it's a fantastic game, I kind of want to have, like, some breathing room to get through some of these, like, medium to shorter length games that I have on, like, this list of stuff that I want to get through this year. I start something like Metaphor, and that's going to take away my ability to get through, like, 3 or something of those games that I just listed off with how long Metaphor is going to take me. So, I would like to. It sounds like it's really good, but it's a bit much time investment, and I want to get caught up on a lot of these other games that I want to play around here. So, that's the reason why I haven't played Metaphor yet. On console, did the Blade release on Binding Blade / Blazing Blade? They were Game Boy Advance games. So, like, really charming 2D pixel art and, like, really amazing flashy animations and stuff like that in the actual battles. Because it's just, like, really clean pixel graphics is what it is that's, like, super visually appealing. So I really quite like the aesthetics of the Game Boy Advance games. So, Fire Emblem 6 was a Japanese exclusive release. Fire Emblem 7 was, like, the first international one, which is kind of funny because it was a prequel, just something that was Japan exclusive, so the West never got to experience, like, the actual story that they got the prequel to. So I'll have to play a fan translation of Fire Emblem 6, is what I'll have to do. I have a couple more skill points now. Oh, the things that I never reassigned here. So I will be playing a fan translation because there is no official Western release of Binding Blade. So, yeah, there'll be that. Have you heard of the game Transistor from the creator of Hades? I've not heard of that, actually. Also, what you did last year after finishing every Mario & Luigi, every DS/3DS Sonic game, just played a bunch of shorter indie games. Yeah, catch up on some of those ones there. Yeah, Fire Emblem 6, that's the name of the Binding Blade. Like, the Binding Blade is, like, commonly referred to as, like, its official name, maybe unofficially, because, again, there was no official translation. So if you want, like, the true official name, you just call it Fire Emblem 6. So I already played Fire Emblem 7 on the channel, being the Blazing Blade, which was only called Fire Emblem internationally, because, again, it was the first Fire Emblem game that released worldwide, so they were like, screw it, let's just call it Fire Emblem. It doesn't need, like, a more proper title than that, because it's the first one the rest of the world gets. So, there isn't really, like, an official, like, exact title for Fire Emblem 6 and 7, but generally it's Blazing Blade for 7 and Binding Blade for 6. So, you know, 6 released before 7, but 7 is the prequel story to 6, and I've already played that. So 6 is next on my Fire Emblem queue. But yeah, wasn't sure if you didn't confuse it with Final Fantasy 6, because you also mentioned you wanted to play Final Fantasy 7. Nope. Fire Emblem 6. That'd be the Binding Blade.